We're meant to be happy. We're meant to experience joy. It's not just supposed to be a once in a while thing that we wait around and hope for. It's what we are. Our natural state is joy. If we spread that light and show other people what is possible and we help them see what is possible for themselves as well, that it's not just an anomaly, it's not just random or lucky people, that it's your birthright to be able to live out your purpose, then the more it's going to happen. This is the Energy Within podcast, the bridge between your reality and your spirituality. We are here to help you access, nurture, and build your energy and your confidence so that you can get unstuck and design your life the way you want. My name is Carrie Jokala. I am your host. I am a Reiki master, a fitness instructor, a wife, a mom to 2 little boys, and this is episode 108. I still am almost a little bit in disbelief that we are beyond 100 episodes. I had a Facebook memory pop up the other day, and it was me posting about my excitement for a particularly big interview that I had coming up the next day, which would have been today, the day I'm recording it. But last year, when I interviewed Nick Stellino, back when my podcast was still called Rockstar Confidence, and that was so cool. Such an awesome interview, incredible stories to listen to, and very, very inspiring. So if you missed that episode, go back and listen to it. If I remember, I'll try to put a link in the show notes. But it's just so cool to see those memories pop up, and then to also have that opportunity to see how far the podcast has come. So thank you again for being there on this journey with me, whether you've been here for a while or you're brand new. Today, what struck me that I wanted to talk about is the fact, not the idea, the fact that you deserve happiness. There's nothing wrong with feeling sad. There's nothing wrong with going through seasons. Maybe you're grieving something or someone. Maybe you're going through an extremely rough patch. Maybe you've had to make some tough decisions. I think it's fair to say that there's some level of fear that still exists, no matter what side of anything you're on. We're not going to dig into that, but I think it's fair that there is frustration and anger just in the air, and life isn't always easy. But there's one thing I do fully believe is that we were not put here to struggle. We are here to create and experience who we are, who we really are. And the beautiful part about that is the word create. That means that we get to decide. That's why I have the line in my intro about designing our life the way we want. You are a powerful creator. And if you've had trouble believing that in the past, I want to gently but also firmly encourage you to start believing that. If you believed it before and you don't for some reason, your reason is valid, but it's time to move through that. Because I want to say it was the interview with Maureen Gibbons about her book, Be Happy First. And we talked about the idea that we can't all be living on the fear vibration, on the anger vibration. And I'm not talking about anything specific, so don't project. Just in general, think about a time in your life that's been particularly hard. And maybe think about when and how things started to get better, when the light started to come back in. I'm willing to bet that things didn't really start turning around until you became open to changing your mindset and living on a different vibration. There's no wrong to any vibration. It's just when you think about your best and highest good, and the life you want to live, and the way you want it to look. We're meant to be happy. We're meant to experience joy. It's not just supposed to be a once in a while thing that we wait around and hope for. It's what we are. Our natural state is joy. And that is proven by the existence of babies. And even through colicky babies, there are moments where they're just full of wonder and full of joy and happiness, and their laughter is pure. And typically, you can take them from being sad to making them laugh in an instant. Whereas once we grow up, if you're like me, you hang on to those emotions. It's like, I don't want to be happy yet. Leave me alone. And that's okay. Like I always say, it's a matter of not letting yourself stay there forever. You get to determine how long is enough. I'm not encouraging anyone to force their way out of anything or pretend their way out of anything. But at some point, it has to be enough. And you decide that it's time to move through. And many times in my life, I keep coming back to this phrase of you deserve happiness, whether I'm directing it to myself or I'm thinking about it in terms of who I want to help, the message that I want to spread. And that's one underlying theme that's always been there. And I think it really started, I think it's been there my entire life because I've always enjoyed making people laugh, making people feel happy. But that phrase itself came along when I was going to title myself a happiness coach alongside being part of a fitness MLM. That was how I was going to brand myself. And that was the thing that sparked me, that stuck with me, because I would see, and I still see so many people who have so much potential and so much light in them, and yet they're sad, they're stuck. Is that you? Because I know it's been me, and I'm not at all trying to say that I am 100% happy all the time. I have many frustrating moments. I get upset, I get frustrated, I lose my cool. I am by no means perfect. But especially as I've been able to step more into fulfilling what I believe to be my purpose. And knowing that I've always wanted to help people have that, but now that I'm gaining more of that myself, I really want to help people with that because I'm like, this is possible. And I still have much, much more room to grow. I am, in full disclosure, not full-time in my Reiki business yet, but I know good things are coming. It continues to grow. What keeps me going is knowing that I am helping people on a soul level. I'm helping them find the answers that they need, the comfort that they needed, the reassurance. And I don't by any means believe that I'm going to be able to help everybody or reach everybody. But I think the more of us that awaken to this fact that we are supposed to be happy, we are supposed to find joy, and we spread that light, as cheesy as it sounds, it's the truth. If we spread that light and show other people what is possible, and we help them see what is possible for themselves as well, that it's not just an anomaly, it's not just random or lucky people, that it's your birthright to be able to live out your purpose, then the more it's going to happen. If everyone stays in a low vibrational state, then no one's getting out. Somebody, many of us, need to start turning on our light, doing what's possible that might seem impossible for everybody else. As an example, there's nothing wrong with any path, but if you're going to work each day feeling stuck, feeling stifled, feeling sad, you're dreading work, and you can't wait for your time off so you can go do the things that light you up. Guess what? You're supposed to be doing the things that light you up all the time, and you deserve to be able to make a living from that as well. There's room for everybody to merge this spirituality aspect of deserving to be happy, deserving to live out your purpose, and the reality, the human side of needing to make a living. There's no reason the two can't be merged, and there is room for everybody to do what sets their heart on fire. That is why we are all here. Magic is real, and it's real because we are magic. We are all powerful creators. We are here to create and experience who we really are. You are the creator of what your life is going to look like. So I know a part of that fear of following what you know or believe your passion to be, what you believe your purpose is a lack of trust in yourself. We've been taught to look outside of ourselves for the answers, but we really do already know. So if you feel like you lack that trust in yourself, if you maybe know that your intuition is talking to you, but you always doubt it, or you're afraid to trust yourself, I want to offer you to take a look at the Quantum Soul Activation Mastermind, which you've probably heard me talk about before, but that is exactly what we are going to walk you through in this mastermind, is learning to trust yourself, getting in touch with your intuition, opening up, awakening, and truly activating your intuitive senses. We're going to guide you through learning what all of the chakras mean and why that's even important, how it relates to you on a real day-to-day basis. We're going to guide you through some Reiki healing to help get the energy moving, to help remove the blocks that are preventing you from getting in touch with your intuition again, that are preventing you from moving forward. And we're going to guide you through practice time, which is incredibly important. You heard me say before about implementation being important. I don't know what the kids are playing in the next room, something to do with monsters maybe. But it's led by me, Aaliyah Keeles, and Sarah Howard. And we're so excited to guide you through this journey. So the link, of course, will be in the show notes. If you have any questions, please let me know. And in case you miss it, because I think I only mention it in one place, but if you join, you will receive the opportunity to have unlimited Reiki sessions from me for the duration of the mastermind for only $50 a session. And that's important to note because as of this coming Friday, my one-on-one Reiki session prices are going up to $111. If you don't think that you're quite ready for the mastermind, I challenge you to say that you probably are if you think that you, even for 1 second, think that you might need it. However, if you're truly not ready, then please come do a Reiki session with me because we can go in and start to work on those energetic blocks. I always include a card pull so that you're going to get some really solid confirmation on whatever it is that you're concerned about, what you're thinking about, what you need confirmation on. Or you can always do just the card pull. Those are done via email. I'm considering a virtual Zoom option, but I haven't opened that up just yet because I may need to do a little bit of a different schedule opening for those. So that's a potential. If that is something that you would be interested, let me know. And that will likely encourage me to put it together faster if I know that there's demand for it. But if you want to get in on the Reiki at the current price, which is $75, know again that this Friday, October 22nd, prices are going up and one-on-one sessions will be $111. There are going to be a couple package options, and I'm also going to be mentioning a couple of other offerings that are coming out as well. But for now, the package offerings that I have listed, there's going to be a 3-pack of sessions available for $298, and those can be used at your leisure anytime. If you want to do specific weekly sessions for a month at a time, 1 month of weekly sessions, which would then have to be committed to weekly, would be $375. So those packages are going to be released on Friday the 22nd, along with the change in price for the one-on-one Reiki sessions. I'm thinking for the time being, I'm going to keep the card readings by email, those prices. I think I'm going to keep the same because I recently picked up an angel tarot deck set. So I'm going to be offering those coming up after I get a little practice in with them. And that's going to be at a different price point because there are many more cards involved with the spread I would be offering for that. So keep an eye out for that. I'll let you know when that is up and ready. If you're in my group, you may have an opportunity to receive that for free. I'm going to put a limit on how many people I do it for free. But if you're not already in the group, find the link in the show notes, hop in the group, and keep your eye open when I post for a few people to do those angel tarot readings for free. My hope, no matter what, whether you work with me or not, is that you start to believe again in your own magic, that you start to take those steps towards what you are really supposed to be doing, to stop thinking that you have to fit into some certain societal mold. You really do get to be the person that you want to be, to live the life that you want to live. And I still have plenty of work to do on this myself. Plenty, believe me. But if you can even just take the first few steps, I want you to know how good it feels to finally be in that space. It is there for you too. You just need to start waking yourself up. And when you find yourself in that space and you need support because you're starting to feel lost and lonely, I'm here for you. You can jump inside the group. You can come to me for a one-on-one session, whatever you need. I want to be here for you, and I am here for you. I hope that you found this episode helpful. If you did, please share it. Take a screenshot, do a screen flow, post it to your social media, tag me, and let me know what you liked, what stuck out to you, and what you need more of. Thank you so much, as always, for being here. And I'll see you next time.